welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Matt's Mods, and we are continuing with finishing off the Terminator Tuesday, everybody, because we have now the final issue of Build the Terminator, issue 120, which we are going to be making the remote and testing the remote on this model, and this is going to be completely awesome. I'm just really looking forward to this one. Probably going to be a little bit emotional as well, because yeah, this model's coming to an end and a lot's happened since I started building it. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Right, let's get started on this final issue. So the first piece we need is this piece here. This is part of the remote. Now, for some strange reason, in part works for now building remotes. We're not just given them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my helping hand, because I've got to put all the buttons and gubbins into this. So I want to use this. So I'll just get that into camera shot. Okay, so the first bit it's asking us to do is we need to put in the clear pieces. So we'll do that. A little bit fiddly, but yeah. Tell you what, this helping hand has become invaluable in my last few builds. I can tell you that now. Okay, so now that bit's done. So next we need to do is we need to put in the power button. That's just going to sit up there, just up there like that, and then we've got other various buttons to put in. So we need these two next. These came all on a sprue, which I've already cut off, and I've actually filed down the spur marks on them. We've got this button next. Then we've got these. Just looking how these go on, making sure I get it correct. Okay, that's them in. And then we've got these to go. And I don't think there's any sure and fast way that these go on. Okay. Just double checking that I'm putting these in the right way. Okay, and then the last one for this section, just like so. Okay, now we need these red ones. These I believe are for the LED lights. Just get them lined up, and then we've got these ones, the blue buttons. Just like so. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so the next bit is we've got the circuit board for the remote control. That's just going to fit on over them bits there. And then we've got the back of the controller. What we need to do on this first though, they couldn't get us away without giving me an M2 nut to put on. What I am going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of glue in that hole just to hold it. But no, couldn't get away from a last M2 nut on this build. So yeah, you had to get me in the end. throw in one of them at the final hurdle. I'm just going to pick up one of the screws that we're using with this M2 nut to fit it in place, because in this build I've not been friends with these nuts and it's still carrying on like it doesn't want to be friends. Okay, let's drop that into position. And it still doesn't want to be friends. Get my screwdriver. Okay, that's now in place. Just going to try and take the screw out. Right, okay, that's now in place. The next bit, what we need to do is we need to plug in where the batteries are going to be. I'm just looking how this goes in. Right, so now I do believe some people have had problems with this bit. So I'm going to try. Right, that's now in. Okay, the M2 nuts in. Right, and the next thing is to put the back on. Just checking they're all aligned, which they are. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to screw this together, and that's going to be done with some PB 2x4mm screws. Now, I've heard people have had to loosen the screws in order for this to work, so I'm hoping that's not the case. Mine works fine. Last screw. Okay, they're nice and lightly in there. Just double checking the remote. Oh great, right, so some of the clear plastic bits have come out. Right, let me sort this out guys and I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, so I managed to sort it. So the last thing we need to do is we need to put some AA batteries in. Sorry, AAA batteries, not AA. Right, okay. Now to me, well, it's not marrying up very well, but could be just me. When I get the cover down, it might sort itself out. So we're just going to put a screw in here now to hold the battery cover. The screw that's being used is a PM at 2x6mm. Quite a long screw for a battery case, but okay, now I'm just going to check if this thing works, which it does, so we know we've got power. So the next thing is to test this out on the Terminator and to see if it all lights up. So I'm just going to get the camera ready to record this and I'll be back with you. Okay, so now we get to see if this thing works. I've turned the switch on for the head at the back, and I've also turned the base on. So we'll try and turn the eyes on first. Ah, they work. Let's see if we can move them. And they do work. Jaw down. Jaw up. Excellent. Okay, so let's turn the lights on. So that's one LED, that's two, that's three, and that's four. So all them work, and we'll now test the sounds. Oh gosh, and that's the second sound. And the third sound. And that's it all working. I'm really impressed. Absolutely impressed with that. It's worked first time. I know some people have been having problems with their remote control, it not working and stuff. But yeah, that's the first time that's tested and everything works. So I'm really impressed with how this has come out. So I will be doing a sort of like a video of it completed with a few snippets in there, and yeah, I am really chuffed that this actually works. Yeah, because we've never really got to test them motors on the eyes and the jaw up until now. So this is me signing off from building the Terminator, and yeah, I can gladly say that the Terminator is now done. Well, that's it. The Terminator is done. There's no more I can do. There's no more building. There's no more. We haven't got much to do in this issue. It is complete, and I'm pleased that it's built, and I'm pleased that everything works, but I'm also saddened because the Terminator was something that saved me from going crazy in COVID lockdown, and it was a project that really kept me sane. It's a project that was gifted to me as well. It wasn't, you know, somebody gave me the Terminator to build, so I'm ever so thankful for them in what they've done for me, and yeah, I am quite sad to see it go. I'm not going to cry on camera, I promise, but yeah, I think always the end issues are always the most emotional ones, really. But it works, and it's going to be a great addition in here, and I can't wait for Halloween when I can probably take it downstairs and scare some people. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.